the big leap upward that we've been waiting for.
Yeah, and we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. And for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant. But some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting. But some guys will be able to break through that wall.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Count it.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, right side. Pass to Brunson with the 7-footer. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he makes a first. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Ayton passes to James. That three's off the mark. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Smart for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Doncic. Here's the 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has got 5.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Hart with a screen on Doncic. Here's Hart. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is James. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And Anunoby for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Buries it from 3.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Towns a screen on Doncic. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Welcome to the floor.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. Second, Luka Doncic.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
James can't get it to go.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Out to Bridges. And there's a pick. The three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by New York. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Brunson. He gets it in there. Brunson's got 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Eighth and second chance points. And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And this is a team that can really run the floor. Looking at those fast break numbers, they're in the top 10 in the league for finding quick points. New York on D. They're leading by 8. Ayton passes to Smart. LaRavia outside. From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep, because he's unguardable.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Now it's Hart. From deep. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Smart. 15 in his last outing. Beyond the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bridges. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Here's Brunson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 10 points for Jalen Brunson.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
New York working the ball around now. Fires from the wing. Brunson misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And here's LaRavia. Still without a bucket. And here's Doncic outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Inside. Off target at the rim. Lakers trail by 7. And here's Smart. Now Doncic takes the 3. Another miss by Doncic.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Now here's Brunson. Over Doncic. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 12 points.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Smart outside. Doncic on the wing. Kicks it out to Smart. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. 9-point game. Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Here's Smart to win the drought. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number. And only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total. And I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises. The Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. Two pillars of the league.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for LeBron. Hachimura is checked in for LaRavia. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Clarkson passes to McBride. Outside Anunoby. Left side Robinson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 11.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Vincent, currently averaging 5 points a game. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, you could sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Now here's Clarkson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And this break in action gives us a chance to see which teams are getting it done from distance. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, New York.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Bufkin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hits both from the stripe. Here's McBride. 14 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside McBride. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. Porty's checked in for New York. Lakers trail by 8. Now Smith, averaging around 6 a game. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Outside Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Puts it up from 12. A nice shot by Smith.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Clarkson, right side. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Smith. Can't hit it from 12 feet. New York leading by 10. Clarkson outside. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 7.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Vincent outside, out left to the wing. Smith against Clarkson. Here's the floater, and Smith lays it up and in.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Pass to Cordy. New York working the ball around now. Smith against Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
From outside the arc, Kleba, that's good. He's got 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments here.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Kleba. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Doing what he does.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Vincent outside. It's James on the wing. Out to Kleber. The three is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to James. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Clarkson. And now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
James inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And James gets it to go.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Towns against Kleber. Towns down low. Shoots over Kleber. And it's New York scoring again.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Clarkson.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Smart comes in for Kleber, and Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Hayes. No points yet. Doncic with it. Kicks it out to Smart, to the inside, and finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Robinson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Towns, that's good.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Lakers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. Smart outside. Misses the 3. New York leading by 5. Brunson surveys. Pass to Towns. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Now, here is James. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Smart for 3, pure from three-point range. Smart's got 15.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Towns for 3. New York, again, can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Anunoby. No made baskets yet. And the bucket is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. A strong finish by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hart. He's defended by Hayes. Good on the shot. Hart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The 3, James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Brunson. Brunson driving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
That free throw good from Brunson.
You talk about a high molder, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Larabia's checked in. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Smart outside. Laravia outside. A 3, James. And Los Angeles another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Hart. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Smart. He's got 18. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Doncic passes to James. Here's Laravia. Off target with the three. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The hook shot. Doing what he does. LeBron.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Hart finds Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's the three. Anunoby can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic left side. And that one drops. And 12 points for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for LeBron. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. On defense, Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Hart passes to Anunoby. And here's Hart. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson outside. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Doncic outside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Doncic against Brunson. Inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 21 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Doncic launches from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot. Not one.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. And it's Laravia missing. Now here's Hart. Outside Brunson. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Screen by Robinson. The baseline J. Brunson misses. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, too much inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
We'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look at New York, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And switching gears to the game at hand, Jalen Brunson in the first half. He was on one.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Lakers trail by 4. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. LaRavia outside. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. Here's Doncic. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Now here's Brunson. Puts one up from 19, and it's New York with another.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The 3, James. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's Smart on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Smart passes to Doncic. James outside. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, friends.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Brunson with the bucket.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
And here's Doncic. He's got 17 over Brunson. Oh, a great move from Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns on a screen. Shoots. Bridges misses. Lakers trail by 4. Ayton finds Doncic. Here's Laravia. And here's Ayton. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Hart. There's the triple. And the Knicks, another 3.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
James deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Double team on James. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with another miss. New York leading by 7. Now it's Hart. 13 points in the game. Towns outside from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
James passes to Doncic. James, a screen on Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Laravia with a screen for 3. James. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The kick out to Brunson. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Oh, nice shot by Doncic.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Bridges. 15 points in the game. Towns can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 13. Smart outside. James right side. The 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Brunson. they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Hachimura is checked in for Doncic.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to James. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Towns. Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Lakers trail by 15. James with the ball. He's got 17. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Towns. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. The kick out to Brunson. Tries again. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
And the Lakers shooting just 36% in the third. Now, here is James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
That's precisely what they got to do right now. Attack the rim. And if you happen to get fouled, maybe you earn a trip to the line out of it. But be aggressive.
Smart against Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 39.
He really is one of the toughest covers in the game, in my opinion. I mean, Brunson is used to having to score over bigger, more physical, athletic defenders, and he seems to always find a way to get the shot he wants.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for LaRavia. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. Blocked!
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Hachimura up top. Smart against Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock.
Get through.
Bridges against Hachimura.
While the defense obviously wasn't there in the first half, it sure is there now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Launches a three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Vincent. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And again, the Lakers, no good. New York leading by 17. Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Brunson against Hachimura. Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. Uses the glass to drop it in. Brunson's got 41.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Smart. 21 points in the game. Drills it from deep.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Anunoby. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Kleba outside. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Clarkson, left side. Offensive rebound. Brunson. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Brunson's got 43 points.
This kind of play demonstrates who Brunson is to a T, epitomizes him. Hard-working player who is relentless and refuses to give in.
Now here's Smart. 24 points for him. Hachimura, the pass to Smart. Hayes with a screen. Fires for three. And it's Smart missing. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
Jordan Clarkson.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Vincent passes to Smart. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Smart has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Outside Anunoby. Screen by Robinson. And he lobs it up. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Smart. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Kleba. Hachimura from long range. Clarkson grabs a miss. Right side, Anunoby. Out to Bridges for three. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 18. And so it's New York with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. New York leading by 23. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's McBride in at the one. Now here's Robinson. Unloads. Misses the baby hook. Here are the Lakers now. Down low. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Robinson to the middle. Here's Towns. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Hachimura. Back to James. There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Kleba outside. Down low. Out to Hachimura. Fires the three. Here's Hayes. Here's Kleba. And it's off from three-point range. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Here's McBride. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Now here's Vincent. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 21.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Here's McBride. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Doncic has subbed in for James. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Doncic. And the layup is good. 24 points for him.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Brunson. Pass to McBride. No good on the three. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now here's Vincent. Brunson defending. Out to James. No good on the triple.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Towns. Nice move. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And he makes both free throws. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Doncic on the wing. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Luka Doncic, 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's Doncic after the basket by New York on the other end. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside McBride. Pass to Clarkson. With the floater. Here's Yabusele. Offline with a 3. The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Steps back. Here's Doncic. And he can't bank that one in. And New York shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Clarkson passes to McBride. Back to Clarkson. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So we've got to take that into account. He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Up top, Yabusele. Pass to Shaman. The three. Rebound by the Lakers.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And finished off by Hayes.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt, and Smart subbed in for Vincent. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Smart. Three-pointer, no good. It's Bridges on the wing. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Brunson's got 45 points. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Ayton passes to Smart. Back to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Here's James. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Towns a screen on Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ayton passes to Hayes. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Hart. And the shot falls short that time. Knicks leading by 23. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 6th assist of the night. Brunson against Doncic. Smart outside. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brunson passes to Towns. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Smart up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Doncic. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. His shots just keep coming for him.
Hard against Hayes. And Doncic launches from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right side, Brunson. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Now here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
At the line for the Knicks, Josh Hart, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Kolek comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
New York leading by 23. Pass to Robinson. Hart goes in, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Doncic. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Back to Hart. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Now here's Doncic. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Here's Kolek. He's covered by LaRavia. Pass to Clarkson. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart. Launches it. Drops in the three. Hart's got 21 points in the game.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Here's LaRavia. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Hart. Going inside to the middle. Robinson against Aiden. Clarkson outside. And the Knicks, another three.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Now here's Clarkson. And he's going for the lob. James with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Aiden. Pass to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Aiden finds James. Smart outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kolek. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.